This is demonic. Who are the key players? These three people kept popping up. And for years, they have always been associated. So I wanted to know a little bit more about them. She's worked with Balenciaga for years. I think that she stopped as recent as 2018, but still has a big say so and still have associations with the company. So when I pulled her up, I was wondering to myself, I was like, well, she's associated still with them, and I still see their name, even though that she's not been with them specifically since 2018. But I wanted to know a little bit more about her. And again, what did I tell you guys? They always tell you who they are. Her IG page has now been put on private, so you can't see these things. But the good old internet, boy, I tell you, the screenshot, a save, and a lot of the research that I was doing, I was able to pull up a lot of things on her Instagram. And I want to pull this up and I want to show you guys who this woman is. Of course, this is her with Kanye. So Kanye has an association with this woman as well. And these are some of the images that has been posted. In the first picture, you see again the androgyny of how they're making our children. They're not a boy anymore. They're not a girl. They're combining the two. As you can see in the other picture, looks like an adolescent with blood on him. The teddy bear as if it's in bondage. As you can see, another teddy bear on another teddy bear. Seems like it's performing a sexual act. This is on this woman's IG. Those are evil teddy bears devouring a child. And on her other picture, you can see a teddy bear cut out. And in the middle, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but in the middle, you can see a hole. And of course, that's where the private part is. She makes it very clear who she worships. She makes it very clear that it definitely ain't my God. The devil made her do it. The pentagram on her IG. She tells you in plain sight, devil worshippers perform gruesome rituals in the forest. They perform rituals, and she's telling you this. A picture that looks like a deceased fetus. But if you look at the hashtag says Moloch. The cult of Moloch is said to have boiled children alive in the bowels of a big bronze statue with the body of a man and a head of a bull. Offerings, at least according to some inscriptions in the Hebrew Bible, were to be reaped through either fire or war. And it's rumored that devotees can still be found to this day. What Moloch required was child sacrifice. And if you can look at the picture, a child being offered to this deity. This woman hashtag Moloch with a picture of a deceased baby. And if you look at Moloch, his sacrifice, he wanted children. A baby offering up a skull. And a little girl in bondage. A little girl in bondage strapped with her mouth taped up. And y'all think that ad was by accident? Let's go to the next player. Gosha. He's a fashion designer in Russia, photographer. He had a campaign with Adidas. Again, Balenciaga and Adidas are doing a collaboration for 2023. So again, his name has popped up because he's worked so much with Adidas, and very, very popular overseas, and his name kept popping up. He was associated with the lady that I just went over, Lota. And I wanted again to figure out, well, who is this guy? Well, you know what they say, birds of a feather flock together. Who is this man? This 34-year-old designer was accused of provocative messages to a 16-year-old boy over social media, allegedly asking the minor for suggestive images of himself. Another victim also came forward saying the popular designer requested photos of him as well. Now, of course, in his response, he said that he was just looking for street casting for a lookbook. At that particular time, and I believe this is back in 2018, Adidas had not confirmed whether or not it will continue to collaborate. And this is him again. Adidas has issued a statement in regards to recent allegations made against the Russian streetwear designer. Adidas spokesperson has told that the brand takes any allegations of nature extremely serious and that it's currently looking into the claim that has been made. So the second player in the Balenciaga scandal controversy is a well-known designer that has worked with not only Balenciaga, but with Adidas, and had his own shoe line, sweatshirt line, everything with Adidas. Very, very popular overseas. He was in a scandal with teenage boys. Let's look at the text messages, because he said that it was just for work. He was looking for models. Okay. His text messages that he was sending 16-year-old boys. Send me now something from the bathroom. I can't. It's my mom's bedroom. You can go to the bathroom and do it quickly, please. I don't believe your mom comes to the bathroom together with you. She doesn't go with me. She's in there now. Can we go when she's gone? Okay. Please. We'll try, otherwise tomorrow. Can't wait for tomorrow. This grown man is telling a 16-year-old to send pictures of him in the bathroom, and that his mother doesn't need to know. No, if it's for business and pictures, you need to ask mother about those with my 16-year-old child. Oh my God, it's the 8th of December tomorrow. It's my birthday, 17. And he responds with a heart. Another message. It's not from now. And I guess let's see, why discreet? I can FaceTime in the morning if you like. It's midnight here now. I thought you want to show me something now. Parents are home, gone in the morning, still live at home. And this is a 16-year-old boy. Let's look at player 3. Demna. Now, he is a fashion designer. Now, he is currently the creative director of Balenciaga. So this man currently is the creative director. What that means is that all these ads goes through him. He directs them all. This is the man that has been in the forefront for the past year. On his IG, all you see is Kim Kardashian. All you see is Kanye West, and he's very involved. And he is currently the creative director of Balenciaga. You see, they've been using that GIMP mask, that BDSM, the whole bodysuit of covering the head, the arms, the feet, and all that. See, he started doing that. And if you can look at the date, it says July 3rd, 2018. So he's already was starting to work with it. And this is why we have to be very protective. Because what'll happen is that they'll sprinkle it in. Oh, ain't nobody saying nothing. Okay, well, I can do this. Oh, okay, that worked. That's why on Disney you'll see oh, it's a rainbow flag. Oh, it's nothing. That's cool. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Okay, well, we'll have this cartoon with two dads. Oh, ain't nobody saying nothing. Oh, okay. And now you have a whole movie with a romance of what's the movie that just came out with Disney where the lead character is gay and is in love with a boy, and they're showing this all over on the big screen because we said okay with this, and they sprinkled that, and they sprinkled 2019. Well, there's a little bit more covering, face covered. So again, this idea of using BDSM for ad campaigns didn't just come out the blue. They have been doing it for years. Let me read a little bit of this caption here because I found it was interesting too. And it says the AW19 collection was inspired by the internet. We got some people. Oh, let me go back up. Even dipping his toes into the dark web for research. Are you guys familiar with the dark web and what that has? So the man went to the dark web. Again, he is telling you he went to the dark web to do research on how he was going to do fashion shows. What does the dark web have to do with fashion shows? Well, I tell you, the dark web is where they. If y'all don't know, the dark web is where pedophiles are able to find kids, where all the sexual deviancy that you want to see is in the dark web. But this for me says it all. And what he says was the mask for Dimna, our kind of identity. He finally found the confidence to reveal himself through the show. It seems the show has a way to express his childhood trauma connected with growing up in Georgia. These people are traumatized by something that has happened to them, and they are showing it out. He's using the show to showcase and express childhood trauma. Why? And what is this trauma that you're trying to express that needs to be shown through BDSM? That needs to be shown with people in bondage? What is this childhood trauma? Someone wrote that the young lady that we talked about, the first person, Lata Gosha, and I grew up on child pornography and radiation from Cernobal, which is why we're all so effed up. Their childhood trauma is child pornography. That's exactly how you can have this ad. Because of sick individuals showing their childhood trauma, the sacrificing of children,